I'm back. I know you all were worried. So, eventually I'm going to run a CB in this thing, I think. And I've got a pair of mirror-mounted antennas. Let's see if I can show them to you here. Show you the one at least. They're designed to clamp onto a mirror. I had them on my 84 for a little while. But trying to figure out how I can put them on this thing. I got this spare tire carrier. Spare tire's not enough, obviously. There it is. And I got these two bolts sitting at an angle there. You probably can't quite tell it, but they are perfectly spaced to get the opposite holes. And that puts my antenna up nice and straight. So I think what I'm going to do is probably take the backing piece, this one, use it as a guide to drill these other two holes up, because these two here are the ones that are lining up. That is perfectly spaced. Use that to align everything. Drill two more holes, and then I'll run some bolts through there and just attach this bracket using those two existing bolts. The nuts look like they're welded onto this this carrier, which is fine. I'll just mount it on the what'll be the front side. I'll have 4 bolts to mount that thing to hold it nice and secure. It won't be perfectly centered, but I'm not too worried about that. Keeps it down a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and try and punch some holes through this thing and see what happens. And then I'll come back and show you the results. That took about all of 5 seconds. So we got 4 holes now in a cross-shaped pattern. Let's hope they line up. If I was smart, I would take the antenna off this bracket, but nobody ever accused me of being smart. So it's going to go on like that. I'm going to need 2 hands for this, so I'll turn the camera back on in a little bit, show you what I got. So 3 of them lined up. The 2 rusty ones are threaded into the nuts, which are welded onto the back piece. That one there does not line up. I was off a little bit. It's okay though. If it was as at work, I'd have to initiate some paperwork. I think what I'll probably wind up doing is just back drilling through that from the other side to see if I can't line it up and then run a bolt through it. So on this side, if I can do this without dropping everything, I can't reach what I'm dropping. Come on, camera. It's not focusing right. Looks like my lens may be a little dirty. I hear fire trucks in the background. Somebody's having problems. Okay, we'll get these run down and go from there. See you in a minute. Well, it ain't pretty, but it'll work. Those of you that I work with, we'd call that a probably more a snowman than an eyebrow. That'd definitely be a QA issue. But since this isn't an airplane and it's just an CB antenna on the back of the Jeep, it'll do just fine. So we can hang this somewhere where it'll still kind of work. Got my bolt, goes right through. Got my lock washer, slips over. See if I can do this without dropping the camera. Can't even see anything, I'm sure. Run her down by hand. And we'll tighten that up in a minute. I'll show you what it looks like. Here's the mounting bracket for the tire carrier. Yeah. That'll do just fine. Angles forward just a little bit, but yeah, I ain't worried about it. Just have to figure out now. Probably gonna run the antenna wire. Get the light back out. Probably just run it down and along the tube and sneak it in. I wonder if I can go in behind the tail light. I probably sealed up pretty good, but I wonder if I could use the opening in the sheet metal and then just run it into the cabin. Ooh, there's a granite right here I could punch through too. Huh. Have to get some cable, and I may have some somewhere. Probably just either wire tie or get some good stainless steel hose clamps or something to hold it on there for a little while. But I'm thinking I'm just going to run it along the tube here, down to the bottom. Maybe even get something to attach to the bumper, and up and in. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. That was tonight's little project, kind of on a whim. Didn't really plan this, just happened to think of it. So, hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.